Sorry about that, guys. I think that this is probably part 2. So you know how my phone always splits my videos up? I think when it went to the part 2 part, it actually automatically turned off the light on my phone. So I just stopped it and restarted it anyway. You didn't miss anything. All I was doing was fiddling with the camera. So I'm just going back here. And that would be another reason why getting that that lamp for coloring will be beneficial, because I won't have to worry about having the light on the phone. So again, I'm just using medium pressure to put the base layer of color down. And this is Prismacolor Spanish Orange, number 1003. Oh, okay. Now we're going to go to the dark brown. I'll go back with the Spanish Orange and burnish everything in. And for these little tiny things, I just need a sharper point. So I really think that I'm going to attempt to finish some work in progresses up. Try not to start anything new. I did start a couple of new pages just because I got quite a few new books and I was excited to jump into them, but I'm going to try and finish some pages up before we get too crazy with starting anything new. There we go. So that would be the center, all those flowers. And then if you look at the other side of the page, I haven't, because this is a double page, I haven't finished the background here. I only put a base layer in. But there's none of these flowers over here, so should be good. Unless I want to use the same center combination on these, but do I? I think for these I am, but not for these. Well, maybe I'll just do them for all. Yeah, let's just do that. That way we can kind of carry the same colors over to the other page. So I'm going to use the same 2 flower center colors for these guys. So again, medium pressure here. Okay, I'm going to go in with the dark brown. And then we're going to go ahead and burnish it with the Spanish orange. Blend it all in. And there we go. Oh, look, I forgot one over here. Okay, so now let's go back over here to these flowers. So I'm going to finish these guys up, and I've got 1, 2, 3 over here that need to be done, and then we've got these over here, which are the same thing. So let's see what colors those are. The blue flowers here are peacock blue, aquamarine, and light aqua. Let me see if I can find those. All right. Here's the aquamarine, Prismacolor 905. Peacock blue, number 1027. And we just need the light aqua, which I think is over here. Yep, light aqua number 992. So I can't take credit for this beautiful color combination. It was either on my Pinterest, or I actually think it was on my Johanna Basford Facebook group page. Somebody actually posted a video of this exact color combination on flowers. And I don't remember who, but that Facebook group is wonderful. If you love, like I do, Johanna Basford's coloring books, that is my favorite Facebook coloring group. Everybody is so supportive. The administrators are just wonderful people. They're always hosting events. They're always doing tutorials, and I just love that group. So anyway, so in that group is where somebody had posted this color combination. So I can't take credit for it and how to color it in that way. And I don't exactly remember, so I'm going to have to just do my best here to remember how to do it. I know that we have the darker color on the inside, and then again on the outside here. And where the petal turns up and over, I'm not coloring that part dark. I'm going on the very inside, very top of the petal. And then from there it goes into the aquamarine color. On this little fold over, I'm going to put a little aquamarine in the corners, but leave the middle. And then the lightest color, I believe, goes in the middle. And I think I just color it all in, but I'm not sure. I'm actually going to burnish here the light color in the middle. And I'm going to go pretty far down, almost the whole petal, but not quite. So right now I'm burnishing almost the whole petal in this lightest color. And now I'm going to go back into the dark color again on the inside because I had only used like a light to medium pressure the first time. So I'm going back again to do this dark color. And then we've got the aquamarine. Alright, that doesn't look exactly the same, but it looks similar enough that I'm happy with it, so we'll just use that technique. So, let's do it again over here on this little guy. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more for you guys. On this little guy. Alright, so what I did, again, is I used a light to medium pressure to put the darkest color in, which is peacock blue. Right here in the centers. Trying to leave, I'm not making it uniform, I've got very jagged lines here. Okay, then you just want to put a little tiny bit right on the tips of the petals. A little bit here in this corner. See on this folded over petal, I'm not putting any on the folded over part, just underneath on the two sides. Kind of here. Then the medium color, which is aquamarine. Again, I'm using a medium to light pressure. And I'm going just inside of the darkest color. But I'm leaving this stripe of white. That's where the lightest color will go later. Okay. And I'm using, on the fold over, I'm using the medium color in the corners. Okay, over here. Again, leave all your edges kind of jagged for blending. Don't want to have like straight color lines. It won't look as realistic. Now I'm going to go in with my lightest color, which is the light aqua. Right into that white spot, and we're going to just go ahead and burnish that right in. And I'm coloring not quite the whole petal, but maybe 2/3 of it burnished in this color. So it blends in some of that aqua and some of that dark color, but not all of it. Not the fold over gets it. Okay, now we're going to go back with our darkest color. Burnish that a little bit in. Okay, so now what happens is after you burnish that, a lot of it's burnished, but there's a stark contrast right now between the burnished light and the burnished darkest. So we're going to go back in with the medium just to blend those two colors together. That's really all we're doing. We don't want to use a lot. You don't want to cover up your light color. You just want to use enough to blend from the dark to light, but you still want to leave a good amount of that light color in there by itself to make the petal pop. Just enough to blend it in. That's all I'm doing, just enough to blend it in. There you go. So there we go, that looks pretty. So now we got these guys over here to do. Oh, I'm trying to put my foot up on this chair over here. And this stuff on it. Like, why won't my feet go? Ugh. I'm just stretching out my legs a little bit. All this working out has been making me kind of sore. And if I sit for too long, then that's what happens. Let me just zoom out a little bit so I can get you guys back frame. So now I'm going to work on these flowers. So now that I know what I'm doing, a lot of times what I like to do is I just like to go in and do everything one step at a time. So go ahead and do our dark color first. And this is a light to medium pressure. These ones over here have a lot of petal foldovers. So for this one, I'm actually just going to bring it from dark to light right up to the top. I'm not gonna put dark here as well. I'm just gonna go from dark to light right up to the top. Ooh, which, look, we forgot this one over here. We'll do the same thing. Dark to light right up to the top. Okay, let's sharpen this. Alright, just double checking, that's all those flowers. So we have the first dark down, then we're going to go to our medium color. Remember to leave your white stripe there on all your petals for your light color. Gonna put the medium in the corners of your fold overs. And again, I'm just using a medium to light pressure here. And in my fold over. And I did not put any dark on the edges of this one. So I'll just go back and fill that in. Okay. Ensure we're still so this one we're just going from dark to light, so I'm going to bring this up about 2/3 of the way. Okay, now we can go back. Oh, almost forgot about this little guy over here. 2/3 of the way. Perfect. Now we can go back. I'm going to sharpen this, and I'm going to go ahead and do my small flowers with the first, because I have a couple of flowers here that are smaller than the rest. So we'll do those first. So we're going to burnish here. And I'm going about 2/3 of the way down. Okay. Moving over here. Just make sure you guys can see me. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and remember we're burnishing. but not the whole petal, maybe about 2/3 of the petal. I'm going to do this little one over here first before I jump to the other ones when my pencil's still fairly sharp. Okay, back over here. Okay, I'm going to sharpen again. So as you can see, coloring with pencils is not quick. That's why I like to color with my Crayola Super Tips if I'm looking to get a page done quicker. Because realistically, probably only get these flowers done, especially because I did all that talking at the beginning of the video. We'll see how much time we have, because Miss Abigail is down for a nap, so we're okay for a little bit. But I still have laundry, I still have to do my workout today. And I'm volunteering at the church tonight from 3 to 9 o'clock. Having a special dinner tonight. So, still got quite a bit to get done before I gotta leave the house. But I don't mind taking all the extra time on the pencils because it's relaxing and the results are well worth it. Okay, I'm going to sharpen again. Okay, one more flower to go on the burnish on the burnishing the light color. So I've just started reading a series of books that's pretty good. It's called the Dark Hunter series, and the author is Sheridan Kenyon, I think. I don't quite remember her last name. I just remember her first name was Sheridan. Anyway, it's the Dark Hunter series, if any of you guys are interested in checking it out. And it's very interesting how they tie werewolves, vampires, and Greek mythology together. Very interesting. It's definitely different from anything else I've ever read, and I'm really enjoying it. And there's like 28 books, and I'm only on the third one. But definitely, for those of you who like reading fantasy, I suggest you check it out. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our dark color, and we're going to go ahead and burnish that. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and finish these one at a time now. So after burnish in the dark, now we've got like a kind of a very noticeable separation between the light aqua and the peacock blue. So now we'll take our aquamarine and we're just going to blend those two lines in together. And I'm going to try and use the smallest amount possible to blend it, because I want to keep some of that darker, some of that light aqua popping through. Some more back here in the corners of that. There we go. And one more here. It's amazing how the flower doesn't really come together until we put this last layer on. It still looks kind of, And the second we get that last layer on, it's like, wow, there it is. So let's look at that again. I'm going to sharpen my blue again. The thing about Prismacolors is they blend so beautifully, but the lead is very soft, so you have to sharpen it pretty frequently. So here we go. Now we're going to do our dark blue again. And I'm just trying to keep everything, these jagged lines, to keep it as natural looking as possible. Okay. Now I'm gonna go do my corners here first. Actually, I just want to make that sharper just because we're doing the corners first of these little foldovers. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and blend this in. And there it is. Okay, move these over.